Kia ora. Thank you so much, Sonia. It's a real pleasure to be here tonight with everyone over the screen. I'm going to talk to you about what Homework Club is and how any money that you generously give tonight can really help us help more kids around our country. So Homework Club is a simple model that involves a carload of volunteers from a support organisation. It might be a corporate or a government department, it might be police, it might be a university, heading into a low decile primary school around our country one afternoon a week to support kids in their learning. And there are some awesome kids in low decile primary schools around our country who are supported by fantastic teachers, awesome whānau and wonderful communities. And what we are doing through Homework Club is just adding to that mix of people who come in and seek to support kids in their educational journey. And our volunteers learn from those kids too, so much. I was talking recently about one of our clubs that's been around for 6 years in Aotearoa, where a child there has helped me with my reading of some Tukalauan books, and I have sought to help him with his reading of English books. He has made much more progress than I have, but it has certainly been an enriching experience for me too. So our model is very much about reciprocity, about kids teaching, volunteers learning, kids learning, volunteers teaching, and everyone working together to build some connections. We've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids over the last 6 years working through Homework Club models, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of volunteers, 24 clubs around the country operating. Some clubs in Wellington and Auckland have up to 50 kids that come one afternoon a week to spend time with our volunteers. Some in the likes of Blenheim have more like 20 kids that come along and do something that's really bespoke to their community. So we're all about trying to empower people to connect more and to build some bridges that possibly into the future cause kids to think a little differently about some of the things they might like to do. And we know that matters. In our country, notwithstanding that Māori make up 15% of our population and Pacifica 8% of our population, some of our professions are woefully misaligned with those numbers. I'm a lawyer. There's 14,000 of us in this country. Only 800 of them are Māori. Less than 400 are Pacifica. The overwhelming majority look like me, and that is not representative of the community that we seek to serve. In our medical communities, the numbers also 3.4% of people who work in our medical communities as doctors are Māori, 1.8% are Pacifica. Less than 2% of the engineers in our country are Māori or Pacifica. Scientists around our country who've been so important in response to COVID, less than 5% of full-time employees in our university science departments are Māori or Pacifica. In our homework clubs, we seek to bring people in, volunteers in from a myriad of different backgrounds and experiences, talk about what they do with kids in a very quiet and meaningful way, and perhaps cause some of those kids to realise that they have all the talent and potential to change those numbers that I've just described and really seek to create change in our country that will benefit all of us. So if you give us some cash tonight, what we would love to do is grow the number of clubs that we have. We, with our volunteers, have resource packs that are used with kids, books, learning activities. Lego is an absolute hit, especially for some kids that don't otherwise get to use any Lego. We have expanded homework clubs in response to what communities and whānau would like us to do, to include music extensions, sports extensions on other afternoons in the week. With your money, you can help us buy musical equipment, buy more sports equipment, new equipment. It's wonderful that people generate secondhand and used materials to send into some of these school kids. But you know what? Kids love some new stuff too. And we love getting that to them so that they can take it home and use it with their whānau. We are not a big organisation. We're volunteers, and we spend our time working from our homes and our cars in the evenings, making this come together. Your cash will go straight to the equipment that I'm talking about, straight to those resource packs. We don't have any offices. We're not using this money for staff salaries or any of those things, straight for kids. So please, we would love your support, get involved, and we look forward to receiving anything that you feel you can contribute to help these wonderful kids around our country. Thank you.